Greetings collectors and welcome to today's retro game review. Get ready for some oriental themed action as we travel back to 1983 to rediscover the joys of Chinese Juggler for the Commodore 64. The game may be called Chinese Juggler, but it's really more like pyramid head plate spinning. How do we know he's Chinese? Well, he's got a funny hat on, so it's all good. Apart from the casual stereotyping, Chinese Juggler is actually quite a fun game. The objective is simple. Pick up a plate, put it on a stick, and make sure it doesn't stop spinning. Once you've started to spin the plate, it will slowly lose speed, so you will have to return to it to speed it back up again. It's a simple concept and it works quite well. Before long though, the game does go through a difficult step change. Plates must not only be placed on the sticks, but in the right colour. To do this, you must flip the plate until it becomes the required colour. This all eats away valuable time and adds considerable stress to the player. Whilst not the best looking Commodore 64 game, it is a nicely self-contained activity. The difficulty curve is a little punishing, and if you're anything like me, you will find the further you progress in the game, the more frustrating the activity becomes. In terms of packaging, expect a standard cassette case to hold the user instructions and the game tape. Ocean have provided a well-printed cover and the overall game feels more professional than some of the other publishers of the era. The artwork is rather questionable, but at least it's colourful. I've spent some time with Chinese Juggler in order to come to a decision on whether it's worth collecting. If you collect early Ocean conversions for the Commodore 64, it's likely that you already have this one in your collection. The game was widely available and the pricing is now very acceptable. Expect absolutely bargain basement prices for this one. Pay no more than £1 if you're in the UK, and certainly no more than $1 in the US. My overall experience was that the game was a little bare-boned to really keep me entertained. Once you're in the flow of things though, there is some satisfaction. It's just that this satisfaction tends to dwindle the more you play the game, and it gets infinitely more frustrating. For what the game intends to achieve, it does it well, and it does fill a gap in the market for fast-paced skill games. The problem might be myself. I'm not great at playing this type of game, don't have the inclination to want to improve, and I'm not even Chinese, so I'm not really the correct target audience on all fronts. Whilst Chinese Juggler might not be a game that I'd recommend to many retro gamers, it does have a certain old school charm and innocence about it. Hello again, I hope you enjoyed today's show and thank you for the view. Remember, you can always comment, like, subscribe and find us on the social media sites below. Happy collecting!